Hi, everybody. It's me, Daniel. Oh, wow. I thought I was recording, and the thing wasn't recording. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. I thought I pressed the record button. So I got into the video opening an item for the first time. I only got, hold on, this far. I've taken it out from the packaging, and I'm a collector of vintage gadgets, and I collect uh, MP3 players and also portable tape cassette players. This is a recorder known as a, if I could say the name right, there was another terminology they used to use for a recording device. Maybe you could figure that one out. It starts with a D. But anyway, so I got this here. And I started cutting this, and I didn't know the camera was not recording. So I'm starting over again. And this item is a recording device. It's a cassette player and recorder. It's got a built-in mic in the front here. It's got my switches and dials and buttons. As well as a headphone jack. I used to have one of these back in the days. It's been sealed since 2003. It's never been opened. I started to open it, as you could see, not knowing that the camera was not recording. But anyway, I'm going to continue to open this, and I'm going to take this out to see if this still works. The problem with buying vintage electronics, and by the way, this one runs on batteries. I know the type of batteries because I used to have this exact model. The problem with buying vintage electronics is you don't know if they're going to work or not. If you buy an MP3 player such as an iPod, the battery, I have one that was in a case that I bought. Plug it in, think it was going to charge, and the battery in it is completely dead. The rechargeable battery lost its ability to hold charge. And this is what happens when you buy vintage electronics. That's why I advise people, if you're going to collect these things, look for ones that are battery operated, such as batteries that you can put inside it, not internal batteries that where the battery is built into the item. So I'm going to open this, and we're going to find out if this thing still plays since it left the factory in 2003. The other thing is, this is a GE product. I take after my dad. He was very knowledgeable when it came to electronics, and he never liked GE because he felt like GE, I guess, lost its quality along the way because companies would try to find ways to cut corners to save money, and they either use cheap parts or cheap labor. He never liked GE. Maybe he did way back then, but it happened with these companies, and I've seen some companies where the products just go downhill. I mean, it's not like they used to be. I bought this again because I've had this for years and never had any problems with it, ever. Maybe this is the last GE product that was okay to buy up until 2003. I don't know about now. I never really seen much GE products being sold. That's something I need to check out. They were very well known, General Electric, for making light bulbs and stuff like that. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to test this with this tape cassette. I'm going to play it. There's no music on it. It's some self-help tape. And I'm going to show you the old school way, what we used to do back in the 80s, that I used to do. to re-record over these cassette tapes. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to open this, continue to open it with my, oh wait, here it is. My scissors. I'm going to continue to open this all the way around. And here we go. You can fast forward this if you want to. Like I said, they used to, that's another thing. With manufacturers back in the 80s, either further back, 80s all the way back, 70s, 60s, 40s, 50s. When they made products that were built to last. The Maytag was a good example of that. My mother had a Maytag washing machine. She never had any problems with it. I remember it back like it was yesterday. She must have had it since the 70s, if I'm correct on it. I never had any problems with it. Now it's a whole different story with these appliances. I remember reading in an article how these companies now purposely built things to break on purpose within a year or two, maybe less, in order to get people to spend more money, such as getting repairs or buying a whole new item to replace the one that's been broken, that broke. Oh wait, I gotta show you the owner's manual. That's something you rarely see these days. iPhones don't come, smartphones don't come with owner's manuals. So here we go, 2003, and this is about to come out of its package. And here we go. Oh wait, can't get that. Oh. And here it is. There it is. And what I like about this, it's got a speaker. Here's the buttons on there. Flipped upside down. Oh yeah, here we go. You can check this out. By the way, speaking of older gadgets, I'm recording on an old iPad. I don't remember what year this one came out. And we got this here, which you have a setting for the high and low, the tape speed, which I will test that out too. And this is where the batteries go. And I like how this is hinged so you don't lose it. Oh wait, before I do that, oh wait, actually, no, let's put batteries in there. I got batteries right here. If I can get the batteries out. I'm not prepared for it. And there's another thing about this. There's these ribbons that you will put in these. There were these ribbons. There were these little ribbons that were put in there to make it easy to take the batteries out. Let's see how this goes. Wait, I'll slide that over. Yep. Oh boy. The battery's in. I'm gonna shut the door on this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Secured. Just the way I remember this thing. Oh, look at that. And there's a tab I have to take out. And you know what? I have a more modern cassette player. But if you look at the mechanism in here, it's different. Actually, it's a standard mechanism. The ones they have today are very constructed different, and they're all the same way. They're all been constructed the same way, and I saw videos on that of why that is. I guess the factories that they used to have to make the little parts and pieces are no longer. I guess if they want to make one like this, I guess it's going to cost them more money to do that. To have this, I don't know if they must have used special machines to make these things, but yes, these are the ones. These are the standard mechanisms they used to have. I'm going to take this tab off. Oh, well, yeah. See, there's like a cushion, so to protect the pins in there for the tape, but it doesn't get damaged. I'm about to put a cassette in here. Here we go. And rewind this. I'm going to have to figure this out. Does it still work? It's working. Look at that. It's spinning. I hope you can see that. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. It's spinning. Let me go the other way. I don't know if that's the way I just did. Stop that. Yeah, it's spinning. You can barely see that. Wow, it's working. So the question is, does it play? These things are easy to repair depending on how it's constructed. Up, that's the end of the tape. Volume. I got the volume down. There's a button for pause, for like you're talking in the mic here. So I guess you could put this for pause if it's like when you're talking and you stop, the tape will stop to save the space. So I'm about to play this. Here we go. See it moving? Oh boy. Look at that. It works. Wow.
Well, here's the day you've been waiting for, our goal-setting workshop, day 12.
Yeah, the day we've been waiting for, when this came out of the package from 2003, and it works. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to rewind this. The question is, I don't record. Oh, that's it. The high and low is for the mic. Yeah, that's it. It wasn't tape speed. It's been a long time since I had one of these. Come on. I'm going to rewind this, and I'm going to show you now. We're going to go old school on this tape, man. I'm about to show you what we used to do. I used to do it all the time. Tape on tape. See those holes? You can see that? There are holes right there. Take a tape like this. Another tape. Wow, this is so awesome. Okay, so and now take this. The question now, does this record? Oh, don't do that now. Don't act up on me now. Don't do that. Oh wait, I didn't show you the manual. Uh, these when they become the manuals, sometimes these manuals were big. Look at this. I mean, look, since when did you last time see this in the product? Look at this. You buy a phone, they don't give you, they don't even give you an owner's manual. You have to try to figure this stuff out yourself. Yep, that's the manual. Who needs this when this is easy to operate? So now I'm going to hit this for record and record something. It's recording. I gotta wait. This is Daniel Reyes. I'm sitting here showing an unpackaging video of this GE cassette recorder that I used to have and now I can have again. I want to make sure that this recorder is working since it left the factory in 2003. Okay, here we go. I'm going to rewind this. And now I'm going to play it. This is Daniel Reyes. I'm sitting here showing an unpackaging video of this GE cassette recorder that I used to have and now I can have again. I want to make sure that this recorder is working since it left the factory in 2003. Okay, here we go.
Well, let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it. Now, that didn't sound very good. Well, at least it plays. I don't know, why was the recording sounding so different? Oh. There's the button. Okay, you know what? I didn't see this. Look at this. This is a switch for normal and high recording. Oh, okay. Well, let's do this again. I'm gonna put it all the way down to normal. There's normal. Okay, it's normal and max speed, and I didn't see that. So I'm gonna redo this again. I'm going to switch this up on high. Let me stop this. High, record. Okay, this is Daniel's second recording on this because, actually maybe third, because I was not aware that there was a switch, not like a switch, but a dial for the normal and max setting for the tape speed. So I'm going to play this back and hopefully this sounds normal, and I switched the mic up to high. Okay, here we go. Come on. Boy, it's bringing back memories when I used to use this. I would used to use it mostly to, sometimes I would fool around, record on it. Other times I would use the headphone jack to play my tape cassettes, to listen to them. All right, let's see how this sounds. I'm going to switch this up on high. Let me stop this. Okay, this is Daniel's second recording on this because, actually maybe third, because I was not aware that there was a switch, it's not like a switch, but a dial for the normal and max setting for the tape speed. So I'm going to play this back and hopefully this sounds normal. And I switched the mic up to high. Okay, here we go.
I've been giving you a lot of instruction and exercise.
Yeah, I give you a lot of instructions on how this thing works. So if you buy one of these, you know how to operate it. And now this thing's got a lot of stuff on it. That sounds better. It's kind of weird how your voice changes. It's something about recorders that your voice, the sound of your voice changes when you use it. Because remember, this is analog. This is not digital. And the other thing is, most likely this is a crappy tape. They have professional tape, blank tapes you can use to record on, which I have. And I also have one of those erasers, magnetic erasers, where I can erase the whole cassette and use it. I can erase any cassette and reuse it. And I had that put away, and I don't know where I did with it. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in my room. I hate it when you get something and then when you want to go use it, you can't find it. I hate that. But yep, it works. It works great. Just so I remember it. Even when I close the door, wow. Here's the stuff I used to have. I'm getting it back again. And I'm holding on to this. And I'm going to pass, if I ever have children, which I hope and pray that God does give me children, that will give me a nice lady, woman of God who wants children. I know there's two people in the Bible who were in the older age, and God gave them children, even though they doubted. Anything's possible with God, and this is so cool. So many switches and dials on here for the mic. The sensitivity for the mic, the low and high, the volume. The what is this? Wait, what is this? I can't even read. I can't even see that. I didn't even look at AVR. Oh, I didn't even know about that. It was switched off. You know what? Let's try this again. One more time. The AVR is an auto voice record. And I'm going to switch this on. I'm recording. You can see. So, I'm closing this out with recording on the tape. I have it on an AVR setting which was off. Maybe this can improve the sound quality of my voice. It's kind of weird. Sometimes, like I said, your voice sounds different. So there's so many things on this cassette. Oh, there's a pause, an on and off pause. There's a normal and max speed, which I didn't even know. I forgot that was even there. And then the typical basic buttons for the tape cassette. So yeah. So I'm gonna close this out with this new recording, and hope you like this video. And I'll be seeing you around. Bye bye.